Wilson's checked in for Shaw. Washington comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's wide in for Morris. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quote.
Here's the professor, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The professor's got 49 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they... They are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a... of the floor.
And the Thunder making a change here. Humphries checked in. .35 seconds left in the third. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. The professor's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 19. Over in the corner, White.
Spurs foul. Cheeks.
San Antonio with the switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Spurs on defense. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And so it's San Antonio, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. Johnson is checked in for Robinson. Baden Watson comes in for White. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Washington. Thunder trailing by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Morris. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Baden Watson. And it's Shaw in at center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's the professor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The professor's got 53.
The only way he was getting to the hoop. Was to use the double clutch.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. With the shot. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh. And that pick takes the lead totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there. Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. This makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's White. Got a piece of it. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's the professor. White covering. Pass to the professor. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Yet another bucket.
Getting to the 60 mark in a game is incredible. There's a lot of Hall of Famers who haven't done that.
And he's approaching the 4th most 60-plus point games in a season.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this was a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the professor.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Humphries against Cheeks. Humphries the pass to Duke. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Duke. Pulls up, high post. The shot that time, not on target. Here's the professor. From deep three-point land, no good there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA